Let me show you how to plan and save for a vacation so that you don't have to go into debt to go on that vacation, because I promise it hits different when you don't come home and realize you have a bunch of debt to deal with. We're using my savings goal planner to plan this out. It is a free download at the top of my page if you want to go and grab it for yourself. When I'm planning a vacation, the first thing I like to do is add up all the different costs that I'm going to have. This can give me a better idea of how long I need to save before I take this vacation. So first, sit down with a piece of paper or a notebook and say, what are all the costs that I'm going to have to keep in mind here? You're going to have flights or a car and gas or some type of transportation, your room, or if you're renting an Airbnb or something, that's a cost. You're going to have food costs. You're going to want to do activities, maybe get souvenirs. And then I also like to have a buffer in there just in case. Once you figure that out, add all of those up, and that is going to be your goal number. That is going to be what you need to save before you can go on your vacation. Once you know the estimated cost, now we can play with the numbers and see realistically how long is it going to take you to save that amount of money. So for the sake of this example, say that our goal amount is $5,000 and we want to take our vacation in June. That's about 4 months from now. You're going to want to see how many paychecks are you going to get between now and then. And if you're paid weekly, that's about 17 weeks in between these 2 days. Now you want to take your goal amount and divide it by the number of pay periods you have in this time frame. And in this case, this gives us about $295 that you need to save per check to be able to hit that goal amount. Now, if you get down here and you realize, well, I can't save $295 per check in this case, then you either need to push out your date or you need to come down on some of your costs. So maybe if you were planning on getting an Airbnb, maybe instead you rent a condo. Once you get to a number down here that you're comfortable with saving per check, you're going to want to send that to your high yield savings account every single time you're paid. That way it will just be held in here and it'll even accrue a little bit of interest in the meantime. That way, when it's time to pay deposits or time to pay for anything at all, you know you already have the money. And then when it's time for your vacation, you can go pull all of that out and spend it on what you need. The reason you want to try to plan for this in advance and pay in cash instead of putting it on a credit card is because if you were to put $5,000 on a credit card and it had 23% interest on that credit card, which a lot of them do, it's going to take you years to pay that off and you're going to end up paying over $3,000 in interest. That means you're paying over $8,000 for a $5,000 vacation when you could have taken that extra $3,000 something and put it into investments or to savings or to some other goal that you had. A little bit of planning and discipline goes a long way, and your vacation is going to be way better when you don't have debt looming over your head the whole time. If you want this planner for yourself so you can go and play with the numbers, it is a free download. It is linked at the top of my page. Not only do you deserve a vacation, but you deserve a stress-free, debt-free vacation. You got this, friend.